guys, it's me Erica. So today I'll be showing you how to make these plant sticks that Shoko from Koe no Katachi, or a silent voice, gives Ishida as a thank you gift during the movie. They are super cute, and side note, the movie is so moving and amazing, and if you haven't watched it, you should totally do it. And I'll definitely watch it again once it hits theaters in the US, which was actually announced at AX a couple of weeks ago. So if you're interested in watching the movie, you could watch it when it comes out. And with that, let us get started. So the supplies you will need for this are polymer clay, one color or actually many colors, paint and paint brushes, a toothpick or nail dotting tool, barbecue sticks, and clear nail polish. So first we're going to be making the yellow cat, and I'll leave a reference of all these sticks or the plant sticks down below in the description box. And for these main part, which are going to be made out of clay, you can use one color of white, which is a lot cheaper, and you can just buy one big slab of white clay. Or you can go the route which I kind of did, which is have many different colors of the clay, because I had previously had them from other projects. But to me, it really doesn't matter. It depends on your preference. I actually had to recolor the clay anyways because I wasn't happy with the colors I had, so I just painted over with acrylic paint. So for all of the animals, you will need about 7 pieces of different sizes. The biggest piece will be probably the body, and then the second biggest piece will be the head. And this is how I made the yellow cat. To kind of blend the bodies together, or body parts together, use a toothpick, or in my case I'm using a nail dotting tool to kind of merge it together and then roll it out and flatten it out so that the edges aren't so harsh. So a lot of you may have found it more helpful if I just show you instead of like speaking of how I did it, so I'm going to just show you right now, and I might speak a little bit. So for the bunny version of the item, you need all the same parts. It's just for the ear parts, it'll probably be way longer. And make sure to make an indent in between. For the orange cat is similar to the yellow cat, but it's a lot more tubbier. So before you bake the clay, go ahead and take some barbecue sticks. You probably can find this in any store, and to be honest, 4th of July just finished recently, so you might have these lying around. So they were kind of too long, so I ended up cutting the barbecue sticks in half. So push the stick into the polymer clay, probably halfway. Just make sure it doesn't come through the other side. And then after that, go ahead and bake the clay to your clay's instructions. All clay's instructions are different, so be sure to make sure you don't over bake your clay and then ruin all your hard work. So next we're going to be coloring the clay. If you had polymer clay that was colored, you can completely skip the step, but if you had bought white clay and decided to just paint it, this is the time to do it. I wasn't happy with the clay colors that I had, so I ended up painting it anyways. So after painting the overall piece, you want to make the faces, and the faces are pretty small, but they're easily done with toothpicks or nail dotting tools, which I had, but toothpicks are actually a very good alternative if you don't have nail dotting tools. And mainly, all of these things just have a button nose and then 2 eyes. And because I wanted to add more kind of definition into some of these pieces, I made the shine pieces that are on the piece in the movie onto the clay with white clay. You totally don't have to do this. I just thought it looked a little bit nicer with the added shine. And the cool thing about having the sticks is they can be used as drying sticks too, and you can stick into a piece of styrofoam so that you can paint it all at once. Then to paint these barbecue sticks, if they weren't originally black, go ahead and paint it now with paint. Then after everything's dry, go ahead and glaze the pieces with clear nail polish or another kind of glaze. And then after you're done with glazing and everything's dry, you are finished with the project. And these things are actually used in small plants, but I don't know about many of you, but I don't really garden or really go outside. And if you're watching this video, possibly you don't like going outside either. So you can totally use them in plants, but also you can just use them as a cute piece for decor in your room or in your fake plants, which are not gonna die ever if you really don't take care of them. So if you try the DIY or any of them featured on this channel, be sure to use the hashtag ILADIYs on Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr. Thank you so much, you guys, and see you next time.